Other news tonight, there is shock and growing disbelief over the tragic death of a woman on Hornby Island. As we first told you last night, the 70-year-old was hiking when she plunged down a 20-meter cliff to her death. Check News reporter Dean Stoltz went to Hornby Island today looking for answers.
The views from the cliffs here at Hellawell Provincial Park on Hornby Island are stunning, and they draw thousands of visitors here every year. But it was one such trip by a Nanaimo couple on Saturday that turned tragic.
At around 3 o'clock, we received a call for assistance on a medical call for someone who had fallen off the cliffs. We arrived on scene and found our patient at the bottom of the cliff, motionless.
The woman had been using this well-used walking trail with her family. It parallels the cliff when she decided to turn off on this path that goes right to the very edge.
Witnesses have said that she was walking along the edge of the cliff. One of them said that she appeared to bend over to have a closer look at something on the ground or possibly tie a shoe and fell over the edge.
Shortly after the woman fell into the rocks below, it was people out on boats who made the first attempt to get to shore to help her. They did reach her, followed shortly thereafter by Hornby Island firefighters and the Coast Guard from French Creek. A BC Air ambulance was standing by at Tribune Bay as well, but the woman could not be revived.
Horrified.
That's the reaction from many people walking the same trail today.
It's really kind of incomprehensible that this has happened. It's dangerous here, and people are notified that there are signs that says keep off the cliff and it's dangerous, and people shouldn't go too close to the cliffs.
We would never go out as far as, some young'uns do, but definitely they're scary. Why would you go out to the edge,
Hornby Island trustee Tony Law says he's never heard of this happening before, and that's why it's such a big shock for everyone.
It's very upsetting to all of us to hear of somebody that's come here for a beautiful experience and such a tragedy happens.
This is one of just a few warning signs, but it's nowhere near the edge of the cliff. Should there be more, or is that something that might be looked at?
I think that's something that the coroner will look at, and we'll see what recommendations come to BC Parks. My sense is that we'll look at a reasonable balance and see what can be done to increase the safety without compromising what everybody comes there to enjoy.
The victim hasn't been identified, but it's believed she's 70 years old from Nanaimo.